Hey guys, it's Aislinn, and in today's video, we're gonna be doing this color remover on myself. So I do have a video where I try this on swatches of all different colors. So I'll leave that linked right up here for you guys in case you wanna check that out. Today, we're gonna be trying this on the leftover color I have in my hair. If you missed my last video, we did vitamin C treatments and that faded it a lot. It's now like super pastel. So we're gonna go ahead and try this before resorting to anything more harsh like bleach or anything else. But I am over this color. It is pretty, but I am just over it. So let's see if this color remover will work on my hair. This is very, very comparable to Color Oops. It says removes all permanent and semi-permanent color. I don't think it's meant for semi-permanent color. It's actually, I think, meant for demi-permanent and permanent color. We're gonna try it on my hair anyway. It comes with 3 different steps. I am gonna skip the 3rd step because Color Fix, they sell at Sally Beauty, and it also has 3 steps. And the 3rd step will like reoxidize any molecules that you leave in your hair after you like wash out the product. I'm not interested in reoxidizing any of the color. So I'm just gonna skip number 3. You don't have to, but I just always skip the number 3. So that's what I'm gonna do. So it comes with step 2 and then the activator. So I'm gonna mix part 1 and 2 together, apply this all over. This is the buffer and this is the part that I'm gonna skip. So I'm just gonna mix 1 and 2 together and start applying this all over my head. And I'm gonna let it sit for like 20 to 30 minutes under heat, and hopefully that pulls some of the color out of my hair. Let me show you guys a good before. Here is a good before of the side. Here's a good before of this side. And then let me show you the back. We still have a lot of color back here. The color is clinging on the most at my root area because obviously that's where my hair is the healthiest. So let's go ahead and mix this up and start the process. This is also way thicker than Color Oops. The step 1 is like shampoo. So I'm dumping like shampoo consistency into the more liquidy developer. So it's a lot thicker and it's easier to apply because it's thicker. Color Oops is like very, very runny and it kind of gets everywhere and drips. It's like almost as thin as water. This is like relatively thick, so it's easier to apply. But this is also more expensive than Color Oops. It's like over $20 at Sally Beauty, and Color Oops is a lot cheaper than that. I just wanted to get this one time and try it on myself since it is a relatively new product. I wanted to try it on my own hair for you guys. We'll see how it works in comparison to Color Oops. I thought about getting 2 bottles, but again, it was pretty expensive, so I opted out of getting 2 bottles. So let's hope 1 will be enough to cover my whole hair. You guys know this pink I have here is extremely stubborn, so we're gonna see if this removes it at all. I don't think it's going to do anything, but we're gonna try. And this does stink. It smells like a perm. If you've used Color Oops, you know it kind of smells like sulfur, rotten eggs. This smells very, very similar to that. It smells more like a perm, like they added a little bit of fragrance to try and hide it, but it still stinks really badly, and it still will make your house smell for a while if you don't dispose of it immediately. This also says it won't lift your natural color, and I do have a little bit of regrowth, so we're gonna see if that's true or if it is going to lift my natural a couple levels. I don't know what is going on, but like literally 2 hours before I started getting ready to film, I started having like body aches and chills, and I feel like shit. I literally feel like I just got hit by a big ass semi truck. My body is aching, and as I'm like filming and going through the day, it's getting worse and worse. I'm trying to maintain positive vibes and that I'm not sick. I'm not getting sick. I think, honestly, I think I'm just like sleep deprived and my body is just exhausted from stuff I have going on personally. So I think that's what it is. At least I'm hoping. I don't know. We'll know in the next day or 2 if my symptoms get worse and it is actually some sort of sickness or if it is stress. This bottle is hard to squeeze product out of, so I am going to open it up. I'm just gonna dump it in my hand because the bottle, it's so thick. It is hard to get the product out of the bottle. Now with color removers like this, it is very important to fully saturate the hair. You want it to be like sopping wet, because if you don't get it sopping wet, it's not going to do the best job and it's not going to be as even of a result. So I definitely should have gotten 2 boxes, but I didn't. So I'm really hoping that this works. I just didn't want to spend $40 on a color remover that I wasn't sure was going to even work on my hair. I'm going to use a wide tooth comb. I'm going to comb through everything. I'll go back through on the areas that are dry and don't feel saturated and apply more product on those areas. Don't see much happening yet. My hair feels slimy when it's on there. You know, like when your body aches, like even combing my hair right now hurts, like my scalp. Putting the comb on my scalp when you have like body aches and stuff, it is painful. My scalp aches. I just gotta power through. I can do this. All right, everything is applied. I used every last drop of that container. My hair does feel saturated. I would have definitely been more comfortable with 2 boxes just so that way it was like dripping, but it is saturated. It's not dry anywhere. Everything is pretty good and coated. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on a shower cap and put heat on this and let it process. I need to look at the instructions and see how long it recommends for me to process. So I'm gonna go let this process, drink some water and try and chill out. And I will be right back with the finished results. Let's hope that it does something to my hair. All right, you guys, I am back after letting it sit for 60 minutes underneath heat. Here's what it looks like. I don't think it really did much. Maybe it lightened it a tiny bit, but not really. I think it looks pretty similar to the before. It did make my hair feel extremely dry, so I followed up with a deep conditioning treatment, and then I did a bunch of leave-in products and oils to make my hair feel normal again. It didn't damage my hair as far as making it gummy or breaking off. It just felt really dry, which is very similar to Color Oops or other color removers. So here are the results. I don't mind the pastel rainbow vibes. I might have to just like stick with pastel rainbow. I don't know. I've tried doing the more gentle color removers, so I think I might jump to more of the bleach-based harsher things to see if it takes out any of this color. But it is really pretty. Like the pastel vibes are gorgeous. I just want to switch up the pattern and the placement of things, and you know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep doing my hair the same. What's the fun in that? So we're probably gonna move on to more harsh color removers in the future. Let me spin around and show you the back. Here's this side. Here's the back. What do you think? Does it look any different? Does it look any different underneath there? Or when I split it? Or is it looking about the same? I think it looks about the same. Here's a side-by-side of the before and after. I think the purple did remove a little bit, and overall I think the colors did lighten just a smidge, but I wouldn't say it's worth it enough to buy this unless you have permanent hair color, or you're dealing with reds you want to remove. Then I would give it a try. And also a little update, I did in fact have a stomach virus for the next 48 hours after filming this, so but I'm feeling all better now, so we're good. So waste of $20-something, and my hair smells like poop now. That's okay. Lesson learned. I won't be using this anymore on semi-permanent hair color. I'll probably just stick to Color Oops because it's way cheaper, and if it wouldn't have worked, at least I didn't spend that much money, you know what I mean? So yeah, here are the end results. I'm gonna brainstorm over the next few days and figure out what to do next. Maybe I'll do some test strands, maybe not. That is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. The link to that is in the description down below. I post way more of my everyday life on there. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.